Welcome back. Oh, sorry. Good morning, everybody. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman. He's back. Aren't I thrilled? I'm back. Yes, indeed. I am back. And I'm late. I'm 2 minutes late. So I'll be a couple minutes late. Whatever. First day back. Rise and grind. On this sun-splashed, it's going to be high 80s today. And then it drops back down, which is going to be okay. Get the sunglasses ready because we do indeed need them. And it is the return. We're almost through them. I found some yellow ones, but I'm back to burning through the rest of the Easter cups. Happy Easter. Anyway, let me take a hit of this. Oh, yeah. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Game time, Brian. Ready to roll. Ready to get back to my appointed rounds. You know, again, I'm at the point of my career. I've been working at the post office for 30 years. Yeah, I know. Some people say I don't look that old. Thank you. I don't feel old. But I'm a goofball, so maybe that's why. I don't know. But back to work. Not thrilled about it, but something we got to do, right? We all got to do until we can hopefully make it to retirement and do what we want to do every day. Not working for the man, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, now that I'm a couple days removed and I got my, I had my sea legs back yesterday. I got some videos coming out today I scheduled for. I got one on Tyler Guyton. I got one on Cooper Beebe. It's going to be released tonight. Got my live stream, me and Primetime Phil tomorrow night. So, we're back in the flow, baby. We're in the flow state. But, a little bit of news here. Now is the time where they're grading everybody's draft. Okay. I would say the team, how could you not be impressed with how he did? He traded down and then traded back up to get the guys that they wanted. Now, nobody knows. You can only go by the names, right? So I guess on the surface, going by the names without anybody playing it down on football, they did a great job. And anybody that thinks the Cowboys did not do a good job just don't know anything. I mean, their first 3 picks were home runs, baby. The first 3 picks are home runs. Is Tyler Guyton gonna work out? Well, if I had to guess, Dallas has drafted 4 first-round offensive linemen in their history, and all 4 went to the Pro Bowl. So, odds are it's going to work out. Cooper Beebe, everybody, including Brian Baldinger, says he's the number 1 guard in the draft. Got him in the 3rd round. Marshawn Nealon, love the upside. I'm not going to sit here and tell you he ain't going to miss. Here we go. I beat you, but I like it. After being in Detroit for 3 days, where I thought Phil's face was going to fall off. Oh, don't you love it? The wife leaves me with no gas. Really? I'm gone? First time I'm in the car and there's no gas? Surprise, surprise, right? Leave it in the comments if that happens to you guys. But yes, Detroit was it was just where we were sitting. We were in a wind tunnel, but I loved it. I wasn't that bad. I was surprised Mark was as cold as he was, but it's a little soft. Prime time is South Florida. Now I know prime time. He ain't used to that. Man, he had my hat, he had my gloves, he was looking for blankets, he was looking for hot cocoa. People, and at the same time, you had kids walking around with shorts and a t-shirt. So, anyway, Michael Gallup signed a 1-year, $3 million deal with the Las Vegas Raiders. Good for Michael Gallup. He basically got the same deal that Zeke got. Now, I did see a headline this morning, something or other Mark was saying. I didn't get a chance to watch the video, that the Zeke deal isn't finalized. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Again, you're not gonna. It doesn't matter if Dallas signs Zeke or not. I could care less. He wants to come back for a year or two. I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna be all chesty about it and say anything. Goal line guy, pass protection guy. It's fine for what we need. Maybe behind this offensive line now, which I expect to be better, but we'll see. There's going to be some growing pains with Guyton early. There might be some growing pains with Cooper Beebe, who hasn't played center. He's played every other position. But he's not played center. So we'll see. There's a lot of question marks still, but I'm looking forward to seeing these young kids come together. The first 4 picks, very, very exciting. Marist Liufau, I got a video up on him. Marist, Mike Zimmer loves him. That's all I care about. He liked Trevin Wallace. They weren't as high on Coulson because he couldn't do some of the lateral things. He's not a small linebacker by any stretch. He's got the hair. So between him and Junior Fehoko, this is going to be interesting. So again, all you outside teams who don't know what we got last year, and we got very little contributions for various different reasons, injury being one of them. Good. We suck. Go with that. Just go with that idea. Just go with the idea that we suck. Okay? Somehow I think, we're at least going to beat you at least once. So, anyway, it is what it is. But I want to do a shout out to everybody. Woke up this morning at 13,500 subscribers. We are climbing quickly. It's just got to stay on top of it, people. I appreciate everybody. I definitely do. I really do appreciate it. If you guys like what I'm doing, there is a join button there. It's $4.99 a month. You'll get videos released to you earlier than everybody else. We will be getting back to our live streams as soon as I work out the kinks, but we'll do a Zoom call for all channel members. It'll be fun. But we have a date that's coming up here. We're almost excuse me. We're almost at the end of April. So what's today? It's today the 30th. So yeah, today's the last day of April. May 14th or 15th. May 15th. Put it in the comments. Let me know what day it is. Schedule release primetime. You know that we will be having a live stream on that day. Schedule release. We will go over the schedule. Start the wins and losses. You know how we do it, right? We know Dallas has a tough schedule based on opponents, but we don't know who they're playing opening day. We don't know what are the hard stretches, what are the quote-unquote easy stretches. Again, we know who our home teams are, home opponents are, and our road opponents. It'll be fun. Who do we play on Thanksgiving? Where's that tough stretch, How do we end the season? Are we going to play the Washington Commanders yet again? The last game of the year? Maybe so. If that's the case, I ain't going. I have no desire to sit outside in the freezing cold against the stinking Commanders. So, and drive there. So, hopefully that's back in the earlier part of the year. Let's be September. Can we have a September game in Washington or October? Wouldn't that be nice? Or even the beginning of November? Fine. Jeez. But anyway, glad to be back. Not not glad to be back to work. I still got a lot to do around the house, but that'll come. Wow, look at the traffic. The traffic is jammed. All because of this one tractor trailer. But yes, don't forget, we are back to my probably 2:30 Eastern Time live stream, live from the mail truck. That's where anybody that's newer to the channel, you guys come and you ask me questions. I don't really have anything I necessarily have to talk about. Unless something happens during the day, we'll talk about it. But make sure you bring the questions to me. You know, that would be good so I can answer it. Yeah, I did a video that's going to be released tonight. Cooper Beebe. He's played... He played right tackle, did so well, they moved him to left tackle. Then they recruited a left tackle, moved him into the interior. He's played everywhere but center. Mark Holmes, he called him the Juggernaut. So my thumbnail for tonight is, it's Cooper Beebe, and next to it is the Juggernaut from Call of Duty. I don't think Mark's ever played Call of Duty, but let me tell you, Mark, a Juggernaut is badass. He's a badass. It takes everybody to beat the Juggernaut, right? He's basically an assassin flying around the board just slaying people. So, hey, I like it. Cooper Beebe, the Juggernaut. So let's see. I mean, oh yeah, one last thing. This whole Micah Parsons is upset. Number one, you know, Micah Parsons is playing everybody. Okay, it's funny. Eagles think he's trash, but they all want him. Who knows what's going to happen? Who would have thought Hassan Reddick would have been traded from the Eagles? Right? Who would have thought that? Now you're going with, you know, Huff, a defensive end who wasn't even he was a situational guy. I think that's going to be an issue. I really thought, just getting to the Eagles real quick, it's an awesome story that Jeremiah Trotter Jr. is coming home, but I really would have thought that you would have gotten it big. I thought Junior Colson would have fit good for what Vic Fangio wants to do. Bigger linebacker, can handle the defensive linemen, because you know their linebackers line up sometimes against the interior guys. I was just surprised that they went with Jeremiah Trotter, a small guy, to go with the Kobe Dean. I don't know. I just don't get it. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. I mean, he just kept being there. Nobody seemed to want him. But hey, I hope it works out for his Eagles, but it didn't make any sense to me. Maybe he's going to be unbelievable. Who the hell knows? Like I said, we get caught up with names too much, but it'll be interesting. There's a lot of question marks throughout the division. Washington Commanders went nuts in the draft. I didn't care for a lot of it, but they sure as hell's upgraded. We can't sit here and say they didn't upgrade. It's hard not to with all those picks and with all that money that they invested. Now, there's a couple good players I thought they got, but they're going to be better. They're going to play with more excitement. They're definitely going to be better. Guaranteed they're going to be better. So, you know, again, I like a good division. I don't shy away from a division that's good, you know. I'm glad the Giants did what they did. They did not fall for the J.J. McCarthy's and all that. They kept Daniel Jones. I want to see now. The one thing they did do, I would have done differently. I would have gotten an offensive tackle in round 1. Yeah, I disagree with that. I would have taken Olu Fashanu or whoever was available. I forget. I think Joe Alt was gone. But if he wasn't, if Joe Alt was there, they should have went with him. That's my only main issue with what the Giants did. But I didn't analyze the Giants draft. I assume that they did get some offensive linemen. So good luck to them. But I'm hoping that the division is better. I know some teams like to have a trash division so they can win it easily. I'm not like that. I like competition. Sharpen irons, or iron sharpens iron. Is that the Is that the slogan? But all right, everybody, I am at work. That's it for me. Thank you. My first day back. I'll get back into the groove with these morning drives. But I'm back, people. So 2:30 Eastern time. Just look out. Maybe 2 o'clock. But most likely 2:30 Eastern time. Live from the mail truck where I answer your questions and we hang out on my lunch break. All right, everybody. Game time, Brian. Otherwise known as. I got to go back to being the mailman. Out of here.